What is good in the neighborhood is your man Nico Beam with the Steam. Good morning. It is 10:52 a.m. and yes, I'm at work, but I just called you guys. Well, not called you. Today is a good day to talk about movies, and today I'll be talking to you guys about The Woman King. I recently went to go see this movie, and it defied what I thought it was going to be. I went in with a little bit of knowledge about what the tribe that they were talking about with the Dahomey, and I found out that the way that they did the story was really, it was different. It was different in the sense that they talked about how they were doing during the 1800s. They were doing the slave trade, and I'll just put it like this. First, I'm gonna go down the line of the story and how they had the main character, the antagonist, and the protagonist, of course, stuff like that. But The Woman King with Viola Davis was actually a good movie. And I'm giving my review based on how I received it. The movie was a real tearjerker when it came to women and sisterhood, and that's what I got from this whole entire film. I'm gonna make another video that's gonna be a spoiler. This is my spoiler-free review of the video. The next one's gonna be part of the. It's gonna have spoilers in it. So, overall, I believe that the movie did well telling the version of how the Dahomey tribe of of West Africa. It might be West Africa, and it did a good thing of trying to point out how the Dahomey tribe did not want to do slavery. And I did look up and I did do my homework. The Dahomey tribe did accept the treaty that the English came with in, I believe, the late 1800s. Yeah, late 1800s, when they were trying to abolish slavery. And so they accepted that. And I believe that that they did do it. So they abolished when slavery was abolished. They did not fight back. It was the other tribes that were trying to fight back, saying this is the only thing that kept them relative in the grand scheme of, I'd say, social. When it comes to tribes around Africa, they were the only ones that were relative to, like, being relative in a social group. Slavery was the main thing that they were doing. And it talked about how the Oyo Empire was basically bigger than the Dahomey tribe. And so they showed the Dahomey being the victors in the whole Oyo Empire conflict. They did have muskets, which is basically guns. They had that. They had the additional traditional spears and stuff like that. All in all, the way that they portrayed this movie was well. The main character is Niska, which is the leader in general of the Ogoje tribe. The Ogoje, basically the Dormalaje of the Dahomey Empire. Well, Dahomey tribe, but it's basically a kingdom. So it's the Dahomey country, yeah. And so when I forgot the antagonist, but basically the young female who replaced another's place, she's the actual main character in this. Naniska is the one that's basically she is the mentor slash, like, she pushes the main antagonist per se. But yeah, I give The Woman King a 9 out of 10, 9.5 probably, because there are some moments in there where I was like, damn, this hits hard, because we don't see a lot of movies like this, and the hype for this movie was really good. And I will say I should have taken some information with a grain of salt, where it's saying they weren't going to show the actual reality of the Dahomey tribe dealing with other tribes that want to do slavery. but they really did do a good story with this movie. I love the way they put together the sisterhood. They had strong men in this film. They did, because the king they showed was stood his ground with everything he did. Everything from the views of making a woman king, which is an actual position in the Dahomey tribe, the Dahomey government of their tribe. They actually do have a woman king. So yeah, I will be giving my spoiler-free, well, not spoiler-free, but spoiler. There will be spoilers in my second video regarding this film. I will be going to see this film again. I will say that. I love this film, and I think it deserves a good watch, another second watch. So yes. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. God bless.